Hi everyone! Welcome to our class.
Our topic for today is all about the life of Augustinian saint and blessed in your grade level. The first saint that we will be tackling is the life of Saint Monica of Hippo. Who is Saint Monica of Hippo? Saint Monica was an early African Christian saint and the mother of Saint Augustine of Hippo. Saint Monica was a strong and devout woman of faith whose intimate relationship with our Lord led her to raise her children as Christians alongside her pagan and often unfaithful husband. But later on, his husband was converted due to Monica's disciplined example. Let's watch the life story of Saint Monica. Saint Monica's tears, prayers, and sacrifices over many years helped her bring about Saint Augustine's conversion. What are the admirable characteristics and traits of Saint Monica? Saint Monica showed us patience and perseverance. She is always in prayer, waiting for God in the right time that her husband and son Augustine would realize the love of God. Saint Augustine's action in his early years caused Saint Monica great suffering and anguish, and yet she persevered to lead him to God. And now let's proceed to the second Augustinian blessed, Blessed Helen of Odine. Her real name is Helen Valentine. An Augustinian tertiary was known for her spirit of penance, obedience, and humility, devotion to the Passion of Christ and to the Eucharist, and for her love of neighbor. While still a young girl, she married Antonio Cavalcante, an official of the city of Udine. The couple raised six children before Antonio died in 1441. Sometime after the death of her husband, Helen became an Augustinian tertiary. She was the first member of the Augustinian Third Order in Udine. She dedicated herself completely to God. She devoted long hours to prayer and meditation on the Gospels. She provided personal service and material contributions to works of mercy. Helen developed a reputation as a miracle worker. At times, she suffered physical torment and severe depression. Prayer and confidence in the will of God saw her through these difficult times. Her last 3 years were marked by a painful illness. She died April 23, 1458. Her remains were first buried at the Augustinian Church of St. Lucy, but later her body was moved to the Cathedral of Udine. She was beatified by Pope Pius IX in 1848. She devoted her life to the care of the needy, in works of mercy, and in a life of penance. She wished to live in an imitation of Jesus Christ through a life of sacrifice and service to her neighbor. Admirable characteristics and traits of Blessed Helen. She is faithful and merciful. She devoted herself to God and practiced forgiveness. She is also generous, kind, and helpful. She wished to live in an imitation of Jesus Christ through a life of sacrifice and service to her neighbor. Those are the Augustinian saint and blessed of your grade level. As a summary, always remember saints and blesseds are human beings. They do not have superpowers like your favorite hero characters, but they always find ways to become closer to God. The miracle attributed to them are not their own, but is from God. Saints are our intercessors, meaning they are the one who represents our prayers and concerns to God. There you have it, my dear students. Thank you for listening.